we didn't do well. Now in opposition, we have learnt our lessons. We'll do better when we come back. So when I heard Gabby, I was like, no, this one, the straight
and Dr.
Bawumia. Because really, listen to him. He's just addressing him.
Addressing Dr. Bawumia.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't like the fact that Dr. Bawumia is telling Ghanaians that we are sorry. We didn't perform well. We did we just neglected you people, and then look into our stomachs and so forgive us. He didn't like the idea. Because who else is saying sorry to Ghanaians?
But Nancy, is it not that same Bawumia Nabeka said when it comes to road, they have performed better?
He said that. He didn't say the two at the same event.
No, he said it on different occasions.
So, in one forum, he said, we have performed better. Then another day...
in the lead up to the campaign.
Yes.
In the campaign for 2024.
Yes. Then, now he's saying that we are sorry. We have learnt our lessons in the last 9... we have sat down, and then we have counted the things we have not done well. And now we are apologizing to you or that we have not done well. So forgive us. But give us the chance again. And when we come back, we'll perform better.
Okay.
So this is directly to Dr. Bawumia. I think that Gabby was not happy about what he was doing. Like, he's just saying that we didn't do well. But in their minds, they have done well.
But is it not... What do you expect from someone like him? Because Gabby, for many people who watch that government, they will tell you that he wielded considerable power, even though he kept denying it.
And so that's why I'm saying that he's not happy.
Yes, he's clearly not happy.
He's not happy.
He's clearly not.
Because you cannot mention Akufo-Addo Bawumia's government without bringing in Gabby Otchere Darko. Do you get it? So if now Bawumia is now coming to tell us that they didn't do well, it's like giving a verdict on the entire government, including him and his whole family. Do you get it? So the man is clearly not happy. But you see, the Ashanti thing that he's talking about, they should sit down and look at the things well. He will come to that conclusion that they did not do anything in the Ashanti region. They didn't do anything in Ashanti region. So it's not about an MP coming to tell you that we want roads. So you sitting there as government, you don't know what people need.
What are your priorities?
Like you send people to the Ashanti region and investigate what the needs of the region are. Then you put in the policies that can transform the lives of the people there. An MP may go to his constituency and may hear that, we want borehole. He may go and fix a borehole at Vakpo. Maybe the people in Choho, they want something else. And that is not a duty of the MP alone. So central government, what have you done for the people in the Ashanti region? So I don't get it when he's saying that.
The MP said.
Do you get?
So did you deliver the roads they talked about?
The roads that they even said they wanted. Where are they? You remember when President Akufo-Addo then went to Ashanti region and said, kwai bebre, njuma bebre wahase, and he left the Mensah Palace.
Without mentioning some of the words.
No. So if you come here and you are shouting on the people that they are apologizing for not performing, I don't get you. Because really, you have to be showing that by now, you should be telling us when you are angry at the fact that they apologize, be telling us that when you go, tell them that we did this one in Ashanti region, we did this one also in Ashanti region, we did this one also in Ashanti. So don't just go and apologize. But show working. Where is the working? Where's the working really?
Well, Nancy, let me go and speak to Solomon Owusu, who is a leading member of the Movement for Change. Thank you very much for your time. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir, and to your co-character and your cherished listeners and viewers across the
world. First, let me start because I realized that the comments that were made by Gabby Otchere Darko is one you were not so should I use the word happy about. What do you find wrong with the statements he made in the UK?
So, first of all, you don't add salt to injury. The people of Ashanti region really suffered under the Nana Akufo-Addo administration. You would recall that somewhere in 2018, as a result of the machinations of this same Gabby Otchere Darko, he together with Ashanti Mediator were banished from employment. Why do you think Owusu was so angry and tonight and called them not to put up measure in their life? We took their executives to go to Nigeria and bed. It was all about development. That deliberately, as though the Achems have had any state or any meeting to just thwart the efforts of the region in terms of development. When the king himself was fighting to get assistance from the IMF and the World Bank to develop the region, because of government's deliberate policy of not developing the region, his efforts was being thwarted by this same Gabby Otchere Darko and Mediator. So if a whole kingdom or region has gone through this ordeal and have moved on, and you get the opportunity to speak to NPP members, majority of whom come from the Ashanti region, and tell them in the face of their fact, the obvious truth that the NPP did not do as much as expected in the Ashanti region, and you tell them that that is not true and that development actually took place, then that is an insult to the sensibilities of the people of the region. And I don't blame him. Because you see, when we started this NPP, Gabby Otchere Darko was never part of the struggle. He became a beneficiary of the toil and the sweat of young men and women who were living in this country, who decided to form a vibrant political party with a view to liberate all the energies of the people of the country. He became only relevant because his uncle became the founder of the party. And that is what is annoying many that fought for the party. Unfortunately for him, some of us have left, so he can continue to fool the rest. But the long and short of it is that the statement that he made is nothing close to any truth. The bare lie is and must never be encouraged in our body politics.
Is that to suggest that you're saying that they did not do anything in the Ashanti region, or they did not do enough? Which one is it?
No, they didn't do enough. If you look at the demography of Ashanti region, in terms of the fiscal space, in terms of the economy itself, look, if you want to help the people of Ashanti region, first of all, you must make sure that the economy itself is doing well. Because predominantly the people there are because of the inflation during their time. At a point, we were doing 54%. How does 54% inflation help this? That's the point. How does it beyond that? And for that, we're borrowing
Hello, Mr. Owusu. I guess you're on the move, right?
Is it okay?
Okay, it's better. It's better now.
You understand? So, you want to help the people of Ashanti region. On the economic front, your inflation, your policy rate, your exchange rate must be top notch. None of these things help the people in the region. Now, beyond that, you go to the infrastructure side. A simple issue of overhead, Swami interchange. How many times didn't you hear about it? Were they able to do it? The answer is an emphatic no. In fact, we had the former founder of the party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, tell the entire world that he would prefer Ghana card to thousands of interchanges. So didn't you hear that? He was making that statement in reference to some interchange. When the people of Ashanti region and for that matter Kumasi were complaining, that was not even enough. You go to the Kwabri area, a whole constituency. Kwabri is one of the constituencies that gives the NPP the highest margins in terms of votes. When the people said, look, enough was enough, and that all the roads within their catchment area was in a very deplorable state, they had the president of the day, Nana Akufo-Addo, go to Kumasi, and not just Kumasi, go and sit on a radio station called Otech FM and tell them that, look, if people are saying that I'm not constructing your roads and that you are angry, he doesn't care. You can decide to go and vote for the NDC, and that is none of his business. You understand? And so, all these things have happened. You see projects like hospital facilities or infrastructure, like the Sewa government hospital, like the Afari military hospital. Deliberately, the government of the day decided not to complete these projects. So that were in this country. So what was Gabby saying? That in spite of all these bad facts, the people must not acknowledge that they did not develop, but rather he was telling them to go back to the Ashanti region and lie to them. Meanwhile, who is preaching that they should go back and lie to the people of Ashanti region that they indeed did some developmental work there, has told the entire world that he has now resigned from politics. But even in this country, when he told us that he's no more doing local politics or for that matter politics.
Maybe he was in the UK, so maybe that's international politics.
This man does not deserve our sympathy. Anyway, that is the NPP you have today. If I were in that party, I would have changed him out. If I was that venue, I would have moved to the state and taken the microphone for him. Because what he said rather annoys the few people that are left in the party, but it advantages our party that is coming. Senna, don't forget, let your listeners understand that our party is almost done. Because such reckless statements is what is the core of the party you don't want to hear or understand. And is it good for the image of the party?
But the point you also make is this, that of course they were in power for 8 years. There's no way you can say that, okay, they did not do anything. Yes, they did some things. That those who go out to speak on behalf of the party, when the shortcomings of the party are raised, they should be confident enough to say, we did that, we did this, we did that, we did this. But we admit also that we could have done better with this, or we could have done this, we shouldn't have done that, we should have. He has a point, doesn't he, when he says that?
So what we did is less than what they were expecting. Why do you expect them to go and put their credibility on the line? When the people of the region, but most of whom were affected by the TDEP, the Domestic Debt Exchange Program, what sort of development would atone for that sin? Mind you, Dr. Michael Ejekum told you that more than 800 people died because of such policies, because of the banking sector cleanup. The government know the number of people from the Ashanti region or in the Ashanti region who are affected by the collapse of the Unibank, collapse of GM Bank, collapse of Heritage Bank, collapse of UT Bank. How do they go back and tell these people that in spite of you losing your jobs, the KVIPs that we constructed was more important than their jobs? That's what he's telling them to go and say. In any case, the election of 2024 does not allow Gabby or allow any NPP member to still go back to the people and toe the line of what Gabby is saying. Because the election of 2024 was a referendum as to whether or not the NPP did well in their stronghold. If you lose close to 2 million votes, and you claim that these 2 million votes was as a result of your members not going to vote, then what is it telling you? Then what it's telling you is that you did not perform as expected. So whatever you did is inconsequential at this moment because there has been a referendum on your performance. And that is why your flag bearer himself, the former flag bearer, has been going around and saying that we are sorry, we made a lot of mistakes. And as if it was a designed coincidence. Only a couple of days. Didn't you hear Nana Akufo-Addo say that the darkest moment in his life was the implementation of the DDEP? So what is Gabby saying? Now, he could have held the discourse by telling the entire world that in the Ashanti region, we did A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. So I didn't give you any indication.
You wanted him to state the specifics, the thing they did that he wants the people to speak to.
Absolutely. He who alleges must prove. The people in the region cannot pinpoint any of such developments monumental enough. You are sitting in Birmingham. You are telling people in Birmingham that did something in the Ashanti region. So you should have had them that in the Ashanti region, we did A, we did B, we did C. Look, under the NPP, as a result of the recklessness of their governance, close to 1 million people were moved into the poverty threshold. So now, were you not in this country that statistics was sent out? What is so heinous than this? And so you must not take him serious. He has lost touch. When he lost touch with the reality on the grounds, he went and formed African Prosperity Network. He is prosperous. So he doesn't care about what is happening to ordinary people. He has moved beyond the foot soldier, and so does not understand the everyday ordeal of the people on the streets in the Ashanti region.
Well, let me conclude by asking, there are those who suggest that he was responding to Dr. Bawumia's recent apology. Do you think so?
Well, I really understand that the of their camp, they brought Bawumia himself, and so he has fallen out. I have said that no matter what happens, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would definitely win, as has been amply explained by Adenimu, that the whole system has been skewed in favor of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and that the top-down approach is to favor Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So if the intention is to target Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, unfortunately for he, Gabby, the system that they placed with a view to deny Alan Chemate, which was amply captured in the Ejapadia book, that they knew very well that it was time for Alan Chemate, but they had to do everything to bypass it. Yes, they succeeded, but the ramification of that action is the destruction of their own party. Now their party is at the lowest ebb. Nobody takes it serious. So yes, it could be that he's targeting, what's the name, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But the issue is, who else in there? If you are targeting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who else in there even survives or survive the next elections? I have said that the best any of them could do in the next elections will be 15%. They will not go beyond that, because the Ghanaian will still remember the nemesis of the past administration. How is the digging of a hole that cost $97 million country?
Hello? Mr. Owusu? Well, we seem to have lost him. I think that's a big thank you to Solomon Owusu, who's a leading member of the Movement for Change, for joining us on that issue. But what do you think about the things that Gabby Otchere Darko said? It feels that then you can help say that the NPP spent 8 years and they do this. Of course, there were areas that they should be confident enough to say that they did better with the 8 years in that particular area than any other government that had such a length of time.
I heard somebody saying Ashanti people said, we let Ashanti down because we didn't lose their votes. NPP let Ashanti down because they didn't have flyovers. But I have been in meetings where MPs from Ashanti region have said that and yet flyovers, they want their community roads done. And in politics, you are supposed to give people what they say they want, not what you think they want. They wanted their community roads. And when you look at the number of roads that was done in Ashanti region, per capita across the country, you can't say that NPP left Ashanti region down. Yet, an NPP person was apologizing for disappointing Ashanti, for neglecting Ashanti. Now, if you want to win in 2028, and this you ask me, that's what you have to say, one yard. There's a difference between humility, okay, and knocking yourself down. You can show humility, and let me put no sense. 8 years, you expected more from us. And we are sorry that we couldn't deliver all that you asked. But politics is a competitive, comparative game, in the sense that it is between you and I. That's what it is. So if you accept the propaganda and you say, forget about even the propaganda, you accept, or you say, you did not do well. You did well under very difficult circumstances. But if you go on and looking at just the negatives, how then do you stand up and say, 2028 is our best chance? How is 2028 going to be your best chance? How do you go and convince the Ghanaians, the friend say, oh dear, I'm sorry. Oh dear, I failed you. But my main last is here. Then you have to wait your turn, whatever that turn is. You must be bolder in defending what you did. You must be humble in accepting where you fell short. Alright? And you must have the confidence to say, look, in spite of this and that, I can tell you, I built more roads than any government done.
Yeah, it's no Zika, baby.
And of course, if you're struggling with vision problems or headaches, Third Eye Care and Vision Center offers comprehensive eye solutions, from new glasses to advanced diagnostics, our skill optometrists, and modern technology ensure top-notch care for all ages, no matter how old you are. Eye care is one thing you should never take for granted. So if you're a parent, it is your duty to ensure your children get the best eye care possible. Forget about what your grandfather told you, what you heard when you were in the village. Those are not knowledge based on anything. And just fear, most of it is fear being expressed. Just take them to Third Eye Care and Vision Center. Because in addition to their extensive eyewear offerings, they also specialize in advanced diagnostic tests such as eye pressure checking, fundus photography, and OCT and VFT scanning. As a DVLA accredited eye examination center, trust us. Trusted Eye Care for accurate and reliable assessment. So, if you go to the DVLA, they tell you go and do an eye examination, bring the report, go to Third Eye Care. You can find them at North Reach. They're on the same premises with Sunny FM, Airport Residential Area. They're opposite the Mirage Residence near Association International School. Today is Friday. Yes, they are already open. They open at 8 a.m. Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. for both branches. Tomorrow, Saturday, they open from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. for both branches. Then on Sunday, they open the airport branch to the public from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So every day, 7 days a week.
It's no Zika, baby.
So call now to schedule that appointment. North Ridge branch, call them on 0245 93 83 89. But if you're only free on Sunday, make sure to book that appointment with the Airport Residential Area branch. Their number is 0543 287008. Third Eye Care. Your vision, our priority. And it's city stability. The city is stable. The city is steady. And of course, Ghana Ready, we give you incredible discounts across a wide range of furniture, from sofas, dining sets, wardrobes, and office chairs, to beds, decor, and so much more. There's something for everyone. This is your chance to transform your living room, upgrade your bedroom, or refresh your office. Premium quality at unmatched prices. And don't forget, we also have many special promo items already marked with 999. 999 for even greater savings. Hurry to any of our branches today. Spintest branch, the Taban Community 25 branch, or the Kumasi TUC branch, and grab these exceptional deals while stocks last. That's from Furniture City to you. It's a city stability campaign. For inquiries, call Furniture City Spintest branch on 0540 314 948. You can also call the Tema branch on 0257 961 451. The Kumasi branch on 0594 006 063.
Yeah, it's nosy good, baby.
And also, it's a winning season again, and this time I'm not just chasing them, I'm collecting them. The Luckiest is back again, bigger and better, with chances to change your life. Let me show you 2 easy ways to get in again. First, grab your phone and dial *712#. Choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, option 2 to buy for someone else. Want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you? Go with option 1 again. Prefer to choose your own ticket number? That's option 2. Confirm your payment with Momo, and you are in. Now the online way, head to theluckiestafrica.com and register. Tap on community tickets to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose for you. You can buy a ticket for someone else too. When it's time to pay, use Momo. If you're in Ghana, or pay with your card if you're abroad. One ticket can multiply your money by 500 times. Yes, 500 times. And your whole community could win 10 times over. This is your golden chance. Hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere. And also, yes, I've been telling you about Hisense. Walk into any of their showrooms, any of the Hisense showrooms. And they have showrooms across the country. You can find a showroom in Accra, Achimota, Amrahia, Bachuna. You can also find one in Dansoman, just not too far away from us. East Legon, Kaswa, La Paz, West Hills Mall, Tema, Kumasi, Takradi, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuasi, Sunyani, Techiman, Kaneshi, Tamale, Hohwe, Kuveridwa. They are all over. When you walk through any Hisense showroom, you can purchase any Hisense product at the best available price on the market. And I'm telling you, everything is on offer. You have gas cookers, washing machines, smartphones, sound systems, water dispensers, in addition to the televisions, refrigerators, chest freezers, air conditioners. They have all that at any of their showrooms across the country. Don't forget, with Hisense, you get the best in quality, the best for durability, the best for energy efficiency, the best for affordability, the best for style, and of course the best for technology. For further inquiries, call Hisense on 0302 550000 or visit their website hisense.com.gh. Don't forget the number to call again, 0302 550000. Don't forget you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. Hisense has everyday prices for everyday people. And as we've been discussing that soundbite, but there are many things that Gabby Otchere Darko said in there, including the fact that there's propaganda against the government that they had. The interesting thing I heard was that they did well under very difficult circumstances. I found out very interesting that they did well under very difficult circumstances. A lot is being said, but he feels that there are positives to the administration, the government that was run by President Akufo-Addo, and party communicators, leaders, or whatever shape in which they come, when they go live on TV or in any platform, should not just go and be apologizing. They should point out the things they did right. He didn't mention any of them though, but he says that they should point out the things they did right, but also he accepts that they must be humble enough to say that perhaps they fell short in some places. One particular place where he talked about is the Ashanti region. We're joined by Dr. Kwesi Amachi Boateng, who is Senior Political Science Lecturer, coming from the University of Science and Technology. Doc, thank you.